Earthlings. So, I've been asked to clarify this statement here, which I used in a TikTok a few days ago. And this is by Tom Regan, the originator of rights-based animal rights. And some people were saying, well, you know, surely we're focused on pain and suffering and this kind of stuff. And really, what Regan's getting at here is that there are fundamental wrongs which can be made worse by those things. It's really talking about the kind of half measures that are very prevalent in the current movement. When people talk about carnism, for example, they're not talking about speciesism, they're talking about a subset of speciesism. And so here, when you're talking about pain and suffering, then you're talking about a subset of animal use, if you like. The fundamental animal rights position is in opposition to all animal use, regardless of whether it causes pain or whether it's humane, whether it involves a lot of cruelty, anything like that. Those are the things, as Regan's saying here, which makes the fundamental wrong even worse, but it doesn't change the fact that it's not the fundamental wrong. And so the problem then is if you focus on the thing that's not the fundamental wrong, then the non-vegans are going to think, well, okay, if we can clean that up and just kind of eliminate the pain, then that means everything's going to be okay. This is why we tend to end up with lots of conversations within the welfare paradigm, even if we might not mean to. But by talking about cruelty and pain and suffering and treatment, that's exactly what we do. We limit ourselves because we don't say, well, look, it's irrelevant, you know, whether there's humane slaughter. It's irrelevant whether there's levels of cruelty. It's irrelevant whether there's levels of pain. Those things make things worse, yes, but it doesn't alter the fundamental wrong, which is that rights bearers are being used, and that means it's a rights violation. We shouldn't settle for half measures. We should stipulate what we really mean by animal rights, which is that it's an opposition to animal use, regardless of those other things. Those things might make it worse, but it's not the fundamental wrong, as Regan says right here.